everybody, and welcome to another episode of our FM19 Journeyman in charge of Troyes in the Liga 1. And you might be thinking, well, we're miles before the next game, we're on a Tuesday, and yes we are, but this is a massive point in our career. We have been offered a job from Saint Etienne, who are obviously below us in the table, but they are a massive club. They're a massive club in the history of French football, and, well, I just thought this was worth bringing to your attention. Now, like I said, they are struggling, but they're in 15th. They're not even in the relegation zone. And this is a great sign because it does mean that if things go south at Troyes, we are still getting offers from other clubs on a similar level, which is, well, it's a really good point to be at, to be honest. And their squad is very, very valuable compared to our own, if we're going to be honest. But there's only one thing we're going to do with this offer, and that is put it in the bin. I will decline the interview. We are staying at Troyes for now, but there was no way I could not bring that to you. That is a massive offer. One of the biggest clubs in French history have just offered us a job. And although they may be below us, I think it's safe to say that they are certainly a bigger club than us. So, I just thought that was definitely worth bringing. So, here we are then for our first game of today against Stade Rennais. And yes, we are still at Troyes. We are not in charge of Saint Etienne. But, well, let's get into this game because we lost our last one. It was a narrow defeat, 2-1. And we even missed a penalty. So, well, Schilling is playing today instead of Bordas. Bordas is suspended for this game. But other than that, everything's pretty much the same. Apart from Antonio's been moved to a covering defender due to the fact that, well, we keep getting balls in behind. And Antonio should be good at stopping them. So, hopefully, this can, well, I can cut some of that out. Because we need to stop conceding so many goals. We've gone from having the best defensive record last season to a pretty average one this year. So, well, we need to try and change that, really, as they come out with a similar formation to us. And, well, let's just get underway. Let's passionately say, oh, no, let's assertively say, let's hand over to the assistant. Gained a couple of players' confidence and, well, motivated Noé Stefan, so maybe that'll have a good response overall. We can only wait and see as we get into the match. We've got a corner here, Assay's flicking in, they head just outside, but Antonio heads back into the box. They reclaim and clear. Now, whose favour will this highlight continue in? As Stefan is on it for them, a different Stefan, there are two, as they strike. Mysonio parries just wide of the net, and well, we managed to get safety there. From our corner, that turned into a pretty dangerous counter-attack, but it's still 0-0 for now. As they fling in a corner, it goes well over the top, and we win a free kick from it. But for now, well, it's 0-0, but I'd like to see something for us. And, well, maybe this can be it as Parmentier plays forward Marietti. There's a space on the right here for Horn, but no one goes for him. Can we do it now? He's still in space. Marietti once again to Schilling, and we're working it quite nicely. I'm just wondering if that pass, because we're meant to be playing short passing, is too long. As Stefan's on the ball, he strikes. It's a great save from them, but Assay back on it, flicks it into the box, and no, nobody is there to receive. Well, is this going to continue? It doesn't look like it. It's still 0-0. They strike from a free kick, and well, it's not anymore. They bury the shot from the free kick. Georges Stefan banging it home, and it's annoying. It's just frustrating, isn't it? You see all these highlights, and then to be the one to concede the first goal, it's just not nice. But we are 1-0 down. It's worth noting these are above us in the table, so it's not like it's the most surprising thing in the world, but it's still a little disappointing, as there is another highlight. Grandsar flicks into the box, but they look to be the ones in possession of the ball. Maybe not, though. Parmentier winning back the loose one. Plays it forward. Grandsar tries to head into the box again, but can't. Grandsar's on it. Falls to Stefan. He strikes, and it's in. Noé Stefan bags another goal. It's his fourth of the season. His third goal in 3 games. Maybe he is back on form. Just maybe we can get a Noé Stefan who can put the ball into the back of the net for the remainder of, well, at least for the foreseeable future, as he bangs home a very nice goal here, actually. It's a great strike. And their keeper coming out a little bit there, perhaps overcommits, and it leaves the goal relatively open for him. A highlight straight from kickoff. Action-packed game here, non-stop so far. They're trying to work it around the back, and we need to try and win this back. I don't want to go straight back to being behind again. Zimmerman's header, though, poor, but Schilling's tackle, definitely not. Absolutely outstanding work there from him, and well, we're trying to build forward, and if we can snatch a winner, 2 goals in quick succession would be huge for momentum. Grandsar whizzing across. Assay! How is that saved? How has he got that? That is a wonderful save from their keeper. Outstanding work from him, but it was a well-worked attack. We did a very good job, as we have another highlight. And, well, we're trying something here. They're working it around, but we need to try and win this back as they flick forward. Surely we're going to sweep this up, and we do so. Antonio forward to Zimmerman, and, well, we just need to try and craft another attack here, to try and bag another goal. It's still not been long at all since we scored, but well, they tackle Asay. The pass to him wasn't really great, but Noé Stefan tackles back. He's running at their keeper. Can he find a ball into the box? He finds Grandsar, who strikes, and it's another great save from their keeper. What? Their keeper is on fire. He is saving really, really good shots, and there's yet another highlight here. This game's going to be hours long at this rate. It's going to be 90 minutes in real life. But, well, they flick over to the left-hand side. They're going to try something. They flick into the box, and it goes in off the underside of the bar and into the back of the net. Heartbreaking. It's been end-to-end. It really has. Both teams have had good chances, and to be behind after those two shots, the one from Asay and the one from Grandsar, just feels cruel, to be honest. But it's a good header. It flicks off the underside of the bar and goes just over the line before falling into the back of the net. And, well, there's still time left for us to try and take a lead in this game. We've got a corner here just before half-time, and Asay is going to be the one to flick it in. Grandsar heads back into the box, but they're the ones in possession. And, a chance that I thought was going to be ours is looking like it's going to be in their favour as Grandsar goes for a slide but misses. Horn heads clear, Schilling on it now. But the header, again, it's poor. He's in space and he just wastes it. But their shot only hits the bar. Got away with that a little bit, but I think my Sonny might have had that covered anyway. We managed to get clear. It's not been easy so far. It's been a very, very action-packed half. And we come into half-time with a 2-1 deficit. Now, these are higher than us in the table, and this is by no means an embarrassing result or anything even of the sort. But I do think this is a game where we can potentially try and snatch something. We're doing all right. So I'm going to say, aggressively, show me something else. And, well, a lot of them look motivated and fired up. Let's see if we can reflect that in the second half. We've got a free kick here. Marietti's going to drill it towards the back post. Stefan goes close. It's so close. It hits their keeper. That's so close to being over the line. Look at it. It is millimetres. Literal millimetres away. And it's just not quite there. Again, 3 chances now in this game, which have been so close. Stefan, Grandsar, Asay, all putting in a lot of effort to try and find this goal. But we just can't get it over the line, so I am going to make a change. I'm going to bring on Mourinho from Marietti, who's just not having a good game, to be honest. Just switch that around, try and get a different player on there. As Schilling's going to take a free kick, he smacks it straight into the wall. Highlight might continue here, though. Stefan on the right-hand side. If he could have just played that as a pass, someone might have got on the end of it, but the shot just fell straight to their keeper. No one managing to get a touch. The long ball up from their keeper is wonderful, but Maisonio makes a save. Defence absolutely switched off there. And, well, it's not looking good, really. We need to try and get a goal. We need to try and get an equaliser. I'd like us to be able to maybe push for a winner in the last sort of 10 minutes or so, but we can't do that until we get an equaliser. I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything we can do, and I think I'm going to go for Derek Asede instead of Schilling and bring him on as a supporting deep-lying playmaker. Just try and create a bit more chances, be a bit more positive about our play, and just try and find an equaliser in these dying minutes. They've got a throw in here in their own half. Can we maybe win the ball back from this and create a chance, or will it be in their favour? So far, it's looking like the latter as they run forward, but, well, we're putting pressure on. We can't quite snatch the ball, though, and they play down this right-hand side. They're in space, they flick in the cross, but the header, poor, over the bar. There's still a bit of hope here as we do have a goal kick. Now, potential for us to try and craft a chance. We've had a lot, though, so far. We've had a lot of really, really good chances, which we've just been denied by the goalkeeper, who's absolutely saved them in this game. 3 crucial saves. But we play a long ball forward. Stefan is one-on-one. It was a save. He still should have scored. It wasn't a terrible shot, but he still should have scored. Asay flicks it towards the back post. Stefan just cannot score in one-on-one situations, and it's so infuriating as we end up with a goal kick somehow. I thought that was going to be a corner, but just again, Stefan missing in a one-on-one, and it may cost us big time, as Zimmerman's throw in there is shocking. Absolutely awful. Cannot find anyone at all. And now we're the ones under a bit of pressure as we're chasing back quickly, trying to win this ball back. But they flick over, they strike, and that is surely the game dead. It's another late goal, and it's 3-1 now to Stade Rennais. And it's disappointing because it came from us, really. It came from an absolutely awful throw. It's not like they had to try to win the ball back. We just threw it straight to them. And the shot, again, simple. He's completely unmarked. No one tracking him. And again, that should have been Zimmerman's man, I'm sorry to say. But we do have a free kick here. Stefan flicks in. Asay, though, goes just over the bar. It's a really harsh result to take, because I don't think we've played badly at all. And I think offensively, we've looked quite good. I mean, we've had 10 shots on target. In a lot of games, that would that'd be enough, but we've not been clinical enough, and their goalkeepers had an absolutely incredible game, saving some incredible shots, to be honest, and, well, defensively, we weren't quite good enough, we weren't quite there, and it's just led to a 3-1 defeat, which is just a shame, really. I feel like we played a bit better than that. I feel like, you know, a point wouldn't have been undeserved here, and, it's just a rough one to take, but some players did really underperform. Zimmerman had a poor appearance on that last goal. Marietti didn't have a good game, didn't really do a lot when he was on the pitch, and just, well, he didn't really contribute at all. It's a hard one to take, it really is, but let's get into the next one. Let's put that result behind us. 2 defeats on the bounce now. We need to turn this around. We need to get back to winning ways, and maybe Nantes will be the game where we can do that. So, here we are then for Game 2 of today against Nantes, and, well, we're going with a very similar lineup. Only one change is going to be made, which I haven't yet done, but we are going to drop Ilan Bordas back into the side, and then just go for this. We're just going to submit the team and go for this game. We're playing slightly poorly lately. It's not great, the games against Ager and against Rennes, but we're not doing terribly. I do think we're close to being able to pick up more results. So hopefully this will be the game where we can turn it around. These are a little bit weaker, a little bit lower in the league. So I'm just going to hand over to the assistant, actually. We've got a couple of good reactions, a couple of relaxed players, but nothing outstanding. I'm going to say Mbuemo's not ready. Great opportunity to shake from Malays, make things a bit easier for us. Not a lot to say. Zimmerman's contract's expiring at the end of the season. I haven't got round to offering them yet, so I need to do that soon, actually, hopefully before we get to January. Highlight going on here, and, well, their keeper's got the ball, and they're going to try and work something down this right-hand side. Can we pressure? Can we win it back? So far, it doesn't look like it, and, well, they're coming forward. We need to cut this out. No, that's a great pass forward, but, well, it was offside, and it was a great save by Mysonial too. Well, we just need to try and do something here, but We've got a highlight straight from the goal kick, or straight from the free kick, I should say, because it wasn't offside. As Marietti tries to slide through Stefan, but can't. They manage to get it back to their keeper, and, well, they're coming forward again. Robert is on it. Come on, put in a good tackle. No, they managed to get it out to the left. The cross looks dangerous towards the back post, and they go 1-0 up. Johan Raseu putting them there, and we just, when players go wide, we struggle so much. We just don't pick up loose men at all. I mean, look, no one tracks him out here, and our defence just goes so narrow. It's just frustrating, really, but, well, they go 1-0 up. We need to bounce back. It's still only 5 minutes into the game, so there is a lot of time to do it. We have a corner here. Bordas is going to take. He flicks it in, but it's awful. It falls to Asay, though, after they flick it on. Parmentier gives to Marietti. Back to Parmentier. Can we find a chance here? Well, we go to Zimmerman, but they tackle. Marietti's on it, in the box. Slides across to Stefan, and it is another goal for Noé Stefan. If nothing else, at least Noé Stefan seems to have found his form, and he is banging them in now. 5 goals for him this season. He's had a good few games. He's scored 4 in 4 now. And, well, it all came from their tackle on Zimmerman. Marietti landed on it and, well, knocks it to Stefan, who slams home. It's 1-1. Can we keep this going? Can we find a goal to put us back in the lead? We've got a throw in here, very deep in our own half. Zimmerman finds Antonio. And, well, we play forward. Asay now on the ball. And we're trying to create another chance here. Can we take the lead? Asay slides through Gransar, who strikes, but it's a good save by their keeper. It was a decent shot, but nowhere near enough power on it, really. And it was a simple save as we have a free kick. Marietti curves it. And that one, well, that was very, very good. It flies into the top corner. And it's 2-1 to us. It's a great free kick. And that's one of the things Marietti really does bring to this team, is an excellent set piece. And he hits that very, very well, and it puts us in the lead before half-time. So, half-time here then, and we have a 2-1 lead. We're not doing badly at all by any stretch of the imagination. So, well, let's go to the dressing room and let's passionately say I'm happy with your performance, because like I said a couple of games ago, every game that we're winning, regardless of where the team is an accomplishment in this division. So, that all done, second half. Let's get it underway. Well, we're in a good position right now. We're in the lead, but we need to maintain this. We've had games before where we've been in the lead at half-time and thrown it away. Well, they have a highlight here, so Parmentier does well to win that ball, and the second one falls to us after they flick on. Asay on the left flank goes for the cross, but it's blocked. He goes for a short pass this time to Bordas. Can we find anything? Parmentier and Bordas working it well between them. And, well, it's a great ball to Marietti. Marietti there with a beautiful little back heel, and Noe Stefan once again. I'm so glad he's back on the score sheet. All we had to do was just drop him for a few games. We played a couple of other players. He realised his spot wasn't safe and he has stepped up big time. It's a wonderful goal from him. Marietti giving some wonderful distribution too. A goal and 2 assists from Marietti now as well. Let's not let that go under the radar. And it's 3-1 to us. Wonderful position to be in. Let's keep it up. So we're 70 minutes into the game, and I'm just going to make a couple of changes. I'm going to bring on Brian and Buemo on the left flank just to try and give us a different approach of attack and just try and keep the pressure on, keep them on their toes, keep them thinking, not let them get comfortable. And then there's other changes which I'm tempted to make, but I think for now that's all we're going to do. We're just going to go into the rest of this second half and, well, hopefully keep doing what we're doing. Well, we are into added time and we still have this 3-1 lead, 91 minutes into the game. And it looks like we are going to pick up a 3-1 victory. We're back to winning ways, and it's the best thing for me is to see Stefan back on the score sheet, which we haven't had for quite a while as we flick a ball into the box, but horns crossed, not the best there. And it's going to be a win for us. It's going to be a 3-1 result, which we absolutely cannot complain about. Nantes not having the best season, but they're by no means the worst either. I think they were in 14th before this game. So it's a good win. It's a very proud of your performance. And the fact that we can be going into games like this saying, we can beat these, we can take points off of these, we can get the win, it shows how well we're doing. It shows how good this season is going. Because we're newly promoted, we should be struggling, and we absolutely are not. And it's 3 points again today. We are still yet to pick up a 0-point episode as far as I'm aware, which is excellent, to be honest. It's a really good turn of form, and we are on 21 points just 16 games in. Now, we are obviously gunning for that magic 40. The 40 points, which in 20-team leagues is typically the amount that will keep you safe. So, to be halfway towards that, or over halfway towards that, with less than half the amount of games played, excellent so far. Absolutely outstanding. So, we just need to keep doing what we're doing. We're 11th in the table. Not bad by any stretch of the imagination, especially when the teams that came up with us, both in the relegation zone, we're above teams like Saint-Etienne, like Montpellier. We're doing so well. I just can't fault it. And, well, one thing which we really need to see here is the season preview, which did predict us to finish bottom of the league and go straight back down. We are doing nothing if not proving those teams wrong. Or those predictions wrong, I should say. And it feels excellent. It's a very, very good accomplishment. So, let's wrap this up. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will catch you all tomorrow for 2 more matches. Who do we play in those? Strasbourg, who beat us in the Cup, and Bordeaux, who are, well, just all around having a very good season, and they're a good team to boot. They're up in 7th, so it'd be nice to see how we compare to those, really. But 2 big games tomorrow. We need to keep picking up points. We need to keep playing well. Hopefully we can do it. That'll be up at 5:30, or you can subscribe to get it into your feed, whichever you prefer. Follow the Twitter and join the Discord as well to keep updated on any changes to the series. And yeah, I will catch you all for that. Have a wonderful night, and goodbye.